This is Rita Morgan from SpiritEarthMinistries.com with a discussion about the land of the Golden Ray. As this is an energy that I work with frequently when I am healing lands and calling in loving, healing light to myself. I work with this Golden Ray energy. When I was first starting out in discovering my land healing, I had a spirit team that I called my Council of Elders. And at some point, the Council of Elders said, you need a land on your Council of Elders since you are working with the land and the spirit of the land. And I said, okay, what land? And they said, the land of the Golden Ray. And that's all we're going to tell you. We're not going to tell you anything else. And I was like, ugh. Do I trust my Council of Elders or do I not? And at that point, I didn't know anything about the rays, and the Golden Ray or the Great Central Sun and all the ascended masters that are supposed to be from here and working with here. I didn't know that I had like visions and journeys into a land that was golden, and it had several different landscapes within this space, one of which was a healing temple, one of which I now know is kind of like the library that people often access when they're doing Akashic records. One of them is a great desert of golden light. There are other spaces and energies, including godlike energy in this place. But I always thought of it as, separate, and I just thought of it as visions and journeying. I didn't think of it as a real actual place. And so my Council of Elders said, put the land of the Golden Ray on your Council of Elders. And I said, I will think about it, because they wouldn't give me any more information. And finally, I decided that I trusted my Council of Elders enough that I would put the land of the Golden Ray onto my spirit team, onto my Council of Elders. And then as soon as I said that, they said, look up the Golden Ray. Google it. And so I did. And I go, oh, okay. Now wonder why I work with this energy. And it is an energy to me that's a very gentle, loving light. I use it to saturate the land and to create kind of like an energy clearing. I use a thread of the Golden Ray to run like figure eights through my space, through the parts of the Bagua. I often bring that Golden Ray energy into my heart and just let it expand. It helps open up my heart. When I'm working with the land, it's a gentle energy that I can use to saturate the land, especially if there's been too much trauma or energetic rifts. Sometimes there's like faults in the lands, like earthquakes. You know how earthquakes create faults? Sometimes they're energetic faults in the land. And I use that Golden Ray to just kind of saturate that energy. And one of the things that I specifically use that energy for, sometimes there's spaces where people trip up. Sometimes there's a crack in the cement in that space. Sometimes there's no crack at all. But it's like walking from one world to the next, and you will notice people tripping over that space repeatedly. And when I see that energy, I use the energy of the golden ray to just saturate that land in that space. And then people stop tripping. um, so hopefully this is a good explanation of the land of the golden ray. And I invite you to Google the golden ray, the great central sun, and other ascended masters associated with that if you would like to continue exploring. Thank you very much. This is Rita Morgan from SpiritEarthMinistries.com. Bye.